Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you how to do a few things on a laptop. Now, by all means, I'm not certified. I do not work a job. I'm just a guy living in a closet who knows a bit about laptops. So basically, I'm going to be showing you how to uninstall the battery, heatsink, and RAM, and putting new ones in. I don't have parts, but I'll just show you how. So first you want to take the screws off. And then take the shell off. So this is HP's ProBook 450G. As you see, here it is. First thing is the battery. These connectors, you just this screw has been stripped down a lot. So that's one out. Come on. So naturally, you would always want to disconnect the battery before you do any work on a laptop or a desk. But for desktops, you just flick the switch to turn off the power supply. But this battery does not work, so I don't have to worry about that. But then you just gently lift it out. And bam, battery's out. This is a hard disk. I will get this upgraded to an NVMe, because I do believe that is an NVMe slot right there. Now onto the heatsink. So heatsink screws don't normally come out. So what you do, you unscrew them as much as possible, and your heatsink goes over your CPU and a GPU if you have one. Most laptops have integrated graphics, so a lot of you who don't have high-end laptops, like for example, all gaming laptops have a GPU, but stuff like that. And then you want to gently wiggle it up. And there's your CPU. Thermal paste is still nice and fresh. Here's your heatsink. And what you want to do to put it back in this model, there's this little thing you gotta get in. Look at that. Then, what I like to do, make sure nothing catastrophic happens, is screw in two separate screws. Basically, go diagonal. And then from there you can just screw the rest of it in. Now for the RAM, an upgrade that I think everyone should do. I mean, this is an upgrade you should always do if the laptop does not have enough RAM. This uses DDR4 and it's 8 gigs. It's running dual channel. Both sticks are 4 gigs. So to remove the RAM, you see these two tiny brackets. You slightly push them back. You take it out. And let's say you're upgrading. Let's just say this is your new stick of RAM. There's a notch there. And there's a little thing right there what you want to do is, line that notch with that and push down gently, and then push down gently again. It'll click into place. Again, I'll show you on this one. You want to push those brackets back, take out, get your new sticker RAM. Push in, push down. Ooh, we almost broke that. All the pins seem fine. So yeah, you do want to be careful. And yeah, that's how you get it done. Now, these motherboards, the motherboard does have to support the type of RAM you do use. A bunch of low-end ones do use DDR4, but some low-end laptops are now starting to use DDR5. I suspect that probably all laptops will use DDR5 when DDR6 comes out to the public, and it's not just for bulk buy. So, and what you just want to do is you just want to, wow, what is stopping that? Then you just push down, and then just a matter of re-screwing. By the way, please do be very careful, as the motherboard, you can scratch your motherboard. And you certainly don't want to do that, because this is a $90 motherboard. And then, yeah, guys, you just want to go ahead and insert all the screws back. Now, as I said before, this particular laptop, the battery does not work, so we will get a post error before we are given an option to reboot into our OS, which on this one is Ubuntu Linux. The f was that? No clue what that was. Was that a screw that fell? No clue where our other screw went. So what we'll do, and this is a prime example, if you don't have all the screws you need, focus on, if you don't have all the screws that are in it, focus on the support points. Basically, this doesn't need 3 screws, obviously, it's just a make sure that it's held down. So what we can do is take that one out of there. God damn it. Come here, you little rascal. This is the struggles of computer repairs without a magnetic tip screwdriver. You just go ahead and screw that down. By the way, if you want to take one of these out, you do have to flick this up, which is, I admit, a little bit difficult. I just suggest, like, if your HDD still works, just put an NVMe in and then make the NVMe the boot drive. So, yeah. Then you just go ahead, put this back in, which, laptops are really just a whole bunch of screws and plastic, if we're not counting the hardware. Obviously, and there's clips that it just snaps into place. Now, I don't have all the screws I would like to have. Actually, let's go ahead and take this out and see what's wrong with it. Okay, so we have a screw that's not long enough. Screwed out as much as it can go. So let's go ahead and take this out. Now that we've taken it out, we can go ahead and put the case back on. As you see, literally just clips. If you're worried about breaking the case, don't be that snapping. As I said before, snapping is normal. Then it's just a matter of putting the screws back in. Now, the points, if you don't have enough screws, as I do, you really want to get these little top corners, because these are where the hinges are. I'm going to show you with that computer up there what happens if you don't. Now, obviously, this is less likely to happen. It will be less likely to happen with business class laptops like this one, because they're designed to take a beating. If they get dropped on the floor doesn't break it, it breaks the floor. So, yeah, let's just go ahead. I will also show y'all it booting up. I know this screw is not short enough, but it keeps it in enough. So, let's go ahead, show y'all this. Booting up. Since this is an HDD and the battery is kind of fucked. Oh, wrong way. obviously, it's going to take a while. I do believe the CMOS battery is also not in the best state, but it is just, it's a battery issue. As you see, it's a battery issue, so show y'all it booting up. And here it goes. Here's the poster I was talking about. System is valid as may be a result of loss in battery power. Set the correct time of day using your operating system. If this message persists, you may need to replace the onboard battery, which we know we do. So just hit enter. You know, you just have to leave it plugged up. Yeah, we do have a deco right there. It comes underneath, and up here where I can connect up to Ethernet. Ethernet is always better if y'all have the money to buy the equipment to set up a deco. What? So yeah, boots up fine. And as you can see, guys, it boots up fine. I do want to see if it recognizes that RAM, though.
You're gonna dress respectfully.